बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम, अस्सलामु अलैकुम। इस वीडियो में हम डिस्कस करने जा रहे हैं करियर कोचिंग सेंटर में होने वाले प्री बोर्ड एग्जामिनेशंस 2022 में जो फर्स्ट ईयर इंग्लिश का पेपर था साइंस ग्रुप के स्टूडेंट्स के लिए, उसके एमसीक्यूज को। तो जिन बच्चों ने इस पेपर को अटेम्प्ट किया उन्हें की मिल जाएगी, और जिन्होंने इसे अटेम्प्ट नहीं किया उन्हें प्रैक्टिस और प्रिपरेशन मटेरियल मिल जाएगा। और ये सिर्फ साइंस वालों के लिए हेल्पफुल नहीं होगा, बल्कि साइंस, आर्ट्स, कॉमर्स, होम इकोनॉमिक्स तमाम ग्रुप के स्टूडेंट्स के लिए ये वीडियो यूजफुल होगी। तो इसे एंड तक जरूर देखिएगा। शुरू करते हैं एमसीक्यूज। पहला एमसीक्यू है, अंडर द ग्रीनवुड ट्री वाज टेकन फ्रॉम शेक्सपियर्स ड्रामा एज यू लाइक इट। एक्ट 2 सीन 5, एक्ट 2 सीन 6, एक्ट 2 सीन 7, none. The entire population of Pakistan at the time of partition was 80 million, 50 million, 60 million, 70 million. The young man of today will not fight. It is only remains for the older ones to do so. It was spoken by Albert Monte Cristo. Bertuccio या Bertuccio भी पढ़ा जा सकता है इसे, Morcerf. The age of Charlton was in 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. आपने करना यह है कि आपने अपनी वीडियो को पॉज करना है, वीडियो को पॉज करके अपने आंसर्स लिख लेने हैं और उसके बाद इसे रिज्यूम करके अपने आंसर्स को टैली कर लेना है कि कितने आपने दुरुस्त किए। Right answers are here. Under the Greenwood tree was taken from Shakespeare's drama As You Like It, Act 2, Scene 5. The entire population of Pakistan at the time of partition was 80 million. The young man of today will not fight. It is only remains for the older ones to do so. It was spoken by Morcerf. The age of Charlton was in 30s. अगर आप चाहते हैं कि फर्स्ट ईयर की तमाम तर पोएम्स के एमसीक्यूज अलोंग विद द पास्ट पेपर्स देख सकें, सुन सकें, प्रैक्टिस कर सकें, तो उसके लिए आपकी स्क्रीन की टॉप राइट पर जो आई बटन आ रहा है उसे क्लिक करके आप वो वीडियोस देख सकते हैं। He was a gardener in progress, Marshall, Gage, Mills, else. The age of Mrs. Maldon was 30, 30, 40, 43. Lucy Gray died due to disobedience, broken bridge, tragedy, none. Under the Greenwood tree was uttered by Jacques. Amiens, Shakespeare, none. He made possibility of wireless communication, Baird. Heinrich Hertz, Marconi, Einstein. However, it must be recognized that science has its own rules, limitations, values, domains. आपने करना यह है कि अगेन आपने अपनी वीडियो को पॉज करना है, उसके बाद अपने आंसर्स लिख लेने हैं, उसके बाद इससे रिज्यूम करके अपने आंसर्स को चेक कर लेना है। So here are the correct answers. He was a gardener in progress, Gage. The age of Mrs. Maldon was 43. Lucy died due to broken bridge. Under the Greenwood tree was uttered by Emmons. He made possibility of wireless communication, Marconi. However, it must be recognized that science has its own limitations, its limitations. He was an Elizabethan poet in the following: Coventry Patmore, Sir Henry Wotton, Shakespeare, two of the above. Who is Catalan in the following characters? Monte Cristo, Morcerf, Bertuccio, none. Professor Curry believed that women can never become artists and doctor, scientist, educationist, political leader. एक इसके अंदर वर्ड की कमी है। Professor Curry believed that women can never become great artists and whatever. His only chance of safety lies in your gallantry, generosity, spirituality, kindness. The duration of Old English is 450 to 1250, 500 to 1150, 450 to 1150, none. How many Indonesians suffered from yours? 12 million, 10 million, 7 million, none. How many Muslims remain in India even after independence? 6.5 million, 5.5 million, 40 million, none. Pause the video, write down your answers somewhere, and then resume it so that you can tell your answers. Here are the correct answers. He was an Elizabethan poet in the following. Two of the above, Sir Henry Wotton or Shakespeare, दोनों हैं. Who is Catalan in the following characters? None. पूरे play में एक ही Catalan character है, and that is Mercedes. Professor Curie believed that women can never become artists and scientists. His only chance of safety lies in your generosity. The duration of Old English is 450 to 1150. How many Indonesians suffered from yours? 10 million. How many Muslims remained in India even after independence? 40 million. अगर आप जी चाहते हैं कि फर्स्ट ईयर के प्रो सेक्शन के तमाम तरह चैप्टर्स और उनके एमसीक्यूज along with past papers आप सुन सकें या प्रैक्टिस कर सकें, तो आपकी स्क्रीन के टॉप राइट पे जो आई बटन शो हो रहा है उसे क्लिक करके वो आप देख सकते हैं। No power on earth can prevent Pakistan was spoken by Iqbal, Qaid-e-Azam, Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, none. The Lay of the Last Minstrel was written in blank verse, octosyllabic, rhyme couplet, monologue form, none. The name Pakistan is combined with two languages. Pak is Urdu word and Istan is Turkish, Persian, Arabic, Hebrew word. WHO Day is celebrated on 10th May, 7th April, 24th October, none. Marseille is a sea coast and located in north of France, south of France, southeast of France, center of France. आपने करना यह है कि आपने अपनी स्क्रीन को पॉज करके, अपनी वीडियो को पॉज करके अपने आंसर्स को लिख लेना है और उसके बाद रिज्यूम करके वीडियो को अपने आंसर्स चेक कर लेने हैं। Here are the correct answers. No power on earth can prevent Pakistan was spoken by Qaid-e-Azam. The Lay of the Last Minstrel was written in octosyllabic rhyme couplet. The name Pakistan is combined with two languages. Pak is Urdu word is an Urdu word and Istan is Persian word. WHO is celebrated on 7th April. Marseille is a sea coast and located in the south of France. अगर आप ये चाहते हैं कि आप play the counts revenge के MCQs along with the past papers देख सकें, सुन सकें, practice कर सकें, तो आपके स्क्रीन के टॉप राइट पे जो आई बटन शो हो रहा है उसे क्लिक करके आप उसे देख सकते हैं। The bank manager assumed the author was a very rich man, perhaps the son of Baron Conrad, Baron Johnson, Baron Rothschild. None. Each line of sonnet composed upon Westminster Bridge having 10 syllables with 5 beats, 5 syllables with 5 beats, 5 syllables, 5 beats, none. Which of the following poems is or are ballad? Abbot of Canterbury, Lucy Gray, Abu bin Adam, two of the above are correct. Westminster Bridge is located over the River Amsterdam, River Nile, River Thames, River Nile. Auburn of Oliver Goldsmith is located in Scotland, Ireland, England, Wales. आपने अपनी वीडियो को पॉज करना है, अपनी वीडियो को पॉज करके अपने आंसर्स को लिख लेना है, उसके बाद इसे रिज्यूम करके आपने करेक्ट आंसर्स देखने हैं, टैली करने हैं. So here are the correct answers. The bank manager assumed the author was a very rich man, perhaps the son of Baron Rothschild. Each line of sonnet composed upon Westminster Bridge having 10 syllables with 5 beats. Which of the following poems are ballad? Two of the above are correct. Westminster Bridge is located over the River Thames. Auburn of Oliver Goldsmith is located in Ireland. It is no longer a matter of right or wrong, of truth or falsehood. It was spoken by Bertuccio, Countess Morcerf Els. Organized butchery of boys was used by Mrs. Maldon for duel, killing, war, politics. Science has its limitations and its methods can be applied only to those things which can be measured, observed, and treated mathematically, observed, experimented, and logically applied, measured, calculated, and objectively applied, none. The main idea of the world of sonor grades is supernaturalism, existentialism, expressionism, none. The character of a happy life is didactic poem, moral poem, spiritual poem, two of the above. Pause the video, write down your answers, then resume it so that you can tell your answers. And here are the correct ones. It is no longer a matter of right or wrong or truth or falsehood was spoken by Els. ये बोला था Albert ने. Organized butchery of boys was used by Mrs. Maldon for war. Science has its limitation and its methods can be applied only to those things which can be measured, observed, and treated mathematically. The main idea of the world of sonor grades is supernaturalism. The character of a happy life is a spiritual poem. अगर आप ये चाहते हैं कि आप ये देख सकें कि किस तरह से आपने अपने पेपर की प्रेजेंटेशन रखनी है, किन गलतियों से को अवॉइड करना है, किस तरह से आप अपने पेपर में ज्यादा मार्क्स हासिल कर सकते हैं उसे अच्छा करके, तो इन तमाम तर चीजों का जवाब आपको मिलेगा आपकी स्क्रीन की टॉप राइट पर जो आई बटन है उस वीडियो में. उसे देखें और अपने पेपर को अच्छा बनाएं. Napoleon Bonaparte was exiled to the island of Bali, Bora Bora, Elba, Palawan. Initially, Edmund Dantes and Fernand Mondego were navigators, fishermen, sailors, none. The title of H. Munro is Saki, and Saki is originally A or N Urdu word, Persian word, Turkish word, Arabic word. Stephen Leacock was A or N English author, Canadian author, American author, none. 630 people have to be rescued against 3 lifeboats. One would have expected chaos, indiscipline, panic, and fear. आपने वीडियो को पॉज करके अपने आंसर्स पहले लिख लेना है, उसके बाद फिर से रिज्यूम करके चेक करना है. And here are the correct answers. Napoleon Bonaparte was exiled to the island of Elba. Initially, Edmund Dantes and Fernand Mondego were sailors. The title of H. Munro is Saki, and Saki is originally an Arabic word. Stephen Leacock was a Canadian author. 630 people have to be rescued against 3 lifeboats. One would have expected panic. His safety will be purchased by the death of an honorable man. It was spoken by the Count of Morcerf, Bertuccio, Countess, Els. Yours broke out in Indonesia in 1948, 1950, 1951, 1952. If everybody cooperates, we have a good chance of catching our man. It was spoken by Stevens, Mr. Abbott, Manning, and Johnson. Pause the video, write down your answers, and then resume it so that you can check your answers. And here are the correct ones. His safety will be purchased by the death of an honorable man. It was spoken by Countess. Yours broke out in Indonesia in 1952. If everybody cooperates, we have a good chance of catching our man. It was spoken by Manning. Hopefully ये वीडियो आपके लिए बहुत हेल्पफुल होगी. हमें कमेंट्स करके जरूर लिखा करें कि इसने कितना आपको हेल्प आउट किया, क्योंकि इससे हमें encouragement मिलती है कि हम काम और ज्यादा करें. Keep watching and sharing the videos. देखें जरूर वीडियोस और इसे शेयर तो लाजमी तौर पे करें अपने दोस्तों के साथ. This is it for today. इंशाल्लाह ताला नेक्स्ट वीडियो में मुलाकात होगी फिर किसी नए टॉपिक के साथ. तब तक अपना ख्याल रखिएगा, मुझे दुआ में याद रखिएगा. अस्सलामु अलैकुम, अल्लाह हाफिज.